So we're down here at Grande Ranch in Freer, Texas. We've been coming down here for the last couple of years. It's a great second home for us. So we were very successful down here last year, killed 3 monster bucks. We're hitting the rut just perfect. You know, it was 92 degrees here yesterday. It's now 65, blowing hard out of the north, and it's only going to get colder as the night goes on. So we've got Matt behind the gun this evening. Unfortunately, Alexis couldn't join us on this trip, so Matt gets to shoot her big whitetail. Hopefully he goes over the 200-inch mark. We've been seeing a ton of them on our revealed trail cams, and just we're excited for this evening. You know, this has been a trip that's a long time in planning. We got a great group of people in camp with us this week, so we're going to get loaded up, head out in the buggy, get some guys out in the blinds, and we'll be out here hunting here pretty quick.
We just got dropped off at a stand they call Gus. No reason why they call it Gus as far as I know. It's in a lower spot on the ranch as far as I'm told, but that's good for us because the wind hasn't died down as much as we'd like, so we're a little bit more protected than the others, so good for us. Hopefully the deer get up and start moving. So looks good for me. Let's get up there and see if they start moving. We got some good shooting lanes.
Yeah, man, I rented this big, like $600 trailer. A little bit better of a deer just came out. Little spike followed up, young spike. That's a good sign. Deer finally start to move. Their bucks are still moving. Just really don't care. I think the wind is still too high. Sure, deer's still coming out. Deer's still coming out. Hopefully these babies are small. Bucks come out right before the sun goes down. If not, there's hours tomorrow. But hopefully in this auto mode, it's got like 1/4,000. It's like I don't like whenever.
This segment's brought to you by Manning Custom Taxidermy. This segment's brought to you by Orange Corn Company.
It's a beautiful morning. Nice and cool. Slight breeze, just enough. Just enough to keep it nice and cool. So we're out here nice and early. We'll definitely get to watch the sun kind of come up, and worst case scenario, we'll get a beautiful view. So big boys, hopefully the big boys are up on their feet, and if not, we'll just sit patient and see what we see.
movement early. We did have a nice buck that came through, but he didn't really stop and present a shot. We glassed and we saw him, and we tried to take a good look, make sure he was what we were looking for. And he just didn't stop long enough for us to get a good enough look and make sure he was what we wanted. It's cool, slight wind, so we're hopeful that the bucks are up and moving, and we're gonna just sit tight and be patient and just keep watching it and put in the work. So that's all you can do. So in the meantime, we're gonna enjoy the beautiful scenery and I guess enjoy each other's company.
So we've been out here the last couple days, actually on the other side of the ranch, and we're seeing some deer, just not the number of deer that normally we would see at a place like this. The deer are locked down. We're right in the middle of the rut, and those big bucks just are not leaving the doe. So the deer that we are seeing, you know, they are chasing. They're not stopping to eat or drink or anything, you know, like we normally see. So we're pulling an audible, coming to a different spot on the ranch that we haven't hunted in a couple years. Haven't been over here, you know, this morning, just checking things out. We're pretty excited about the opportunity. There's been very little pressure on this side of the ranch. A couple guys sat pretty remote this morning and saw a ton of deer. So, you know, the areas that we've been hunting just aren't producing. So we're gonna, like I said, pull an audible and sit a couple different spots tonight, and hopefully we can get one on the ground.
Close.
This segment is brought to you by Dillon Manufacturing, building blinds, towers, and feeders that will last a lifetime. This segment is brought to you by Diligent Defense. We make kick-ass suppressors from high-quality materials. Range days, hunting trips, or tactical shooting, we have you covered.
So we're getting ready to head out for the afternoon hunt. This morning and last evening were really slow. The deer movement's just been little to none. So we're shifting strategies. We went and scouted a different side of the property this morning. Found a couple blinds that we want to tuck into. So we're going to head to the complete opposite side of the property, use the wind to our advantage, and we're going to be throwing out a lot of orange corn. Hopefully we can get these deer passing through, and that orange corn gives us just that split second we need to get a clear shot on them. So hopefully the pattern changes and we can get a shot.
in these deer just moving and not really stopping. We need to just capitalize on having it nice and open and being able to glass and really see them coming in so we can get set up to take the shot. So we'll be back out and tomorrow. So hopefully tomorrow's the day that we can get a big buck down.
Well, it's the last sit, the last hurrah, last morning. Warm out. It's 70 degrees at 5:30 in the morning. So, hopefully they get up and moving today. We've put in a lot of effort, a lot of sits. The big bucks just are not moving. Maybe they're locked down with does. Maybe their bellies are full. Not really sure what's going on, but they're just not moving. Who really knows? As soon as you think you have them patterned and you know them, they pull a new trick out of their hat and they trick you. But we're gonna go to the complete south end of the property and see if maybe there's a lone ranger or maybe a whole herd down there, and see if we can capitalize an opportunity ourselves.
More movement than we have at most of the other stands this morning, so I think we made the right call. They're in that orange grove really hard, going the road, so they're hitting it real hard. We're just gonna hang tight, keep letting them work, and see if that big boy will come out. There's deer that keep pouring out, so just gotta wait for the one to slip up and present a shot. Wind started picking up. The sun's not coming out, but we had quite a bit of action first thing in the morning. The deer just kind of disappeared on us here. We decided to just call it. We're gonna pack our bags and head home. This hunt wasn't successful, but not all of them are, which is all right. Adam was able to get just a monster of a buck, and we'll share his success. So, these hunts are about the memories made, and not necessarily taking on the big buck anyway. So I enjoy camping with everybody, and just the opportunity to be out here and see everything, and tell the stories, and just build the memories with everybody. That's really what this is all about anyway. So I've enjoyed it, and no doubt we'll be back to try to redeem ourselves and build some more memories, and hopefully next time they can share my success.
So we made it down here to Grande Ranch. It's about a 4.5-hour drive just south of Houston. We spent a lot of time down here last December. Matt was in the stand for 5 solid days. He hunted really, really hard, but unfortunately we hit the rut at the exact wrong time where those big bucks were locked up with does, and he just never got a shot opportunity. So we're kicking off season 9 on our first whitetail hunt down here. It's early October, and we've got high hopes for this evening.
We're set up here in this tower blind, and we really got to keep our head on a swivel. We got lanes cut 360 degrees around us, so we got to keep moving, but still keep tucked away so the deer don't see us. It's supposed to be fall here in Texas, but it's still 90-some degrees, so we're sweating up here, hoping for a breeze, hoping for cloud cover. The deer have been moving. We've been watching the reveal trail cams, and they're moving a little bit later in the evening, so we did wait a little bit. It's about a little after 5, and they should be moving here in the next probably 30 to 45 minutes. At least that's what the trail cams have been telling us, so we're using them to our advantage since the temperatures are up. So that's the nice thing about being able to use technology in our favor, especially with this heat. So like I said, it's hot, but we're out here because the big boys are coming out. So with any luck, we can show you some of these big South Texas giants.
got up a little early this morning. It's real cool. Gonna get in the blind a little bit early, set up. We're on a pipeline, so we're gonna have some little bit longer shots this morning, but we stretched the Christensen out at the range and we know that it'll perform, so not worried about that at all. Like I said, it's a lot cooler this morning, so the buck should be up and moving. Really looking forward to today, and hopefully we'll bring you that big South Texas buck.